back to Monkey of the Month. This is July 2021. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Brandon. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty great.
That is pretty great. In our show, Monkey of the Month, we pick 3 nominees each month, one of which gets crowned our Monkey of the Month, and it gets rated on 4 separate and unique criteria. What are those criteria, Brandon?
Those criteria are power, renown, mean potential, and cursiveness.
Yeah, that's right. 3 positives, 1 negative. What are you gonna do about it? And we're ready to rock and roll. We have some fantastic nominees, so let's just get this show on the road. Without further ado, let's get our first nominee up here. Brandon, do you have any idea who this small fellow is?
I have absolutely no clue.
So this guy is Spanky. That's right, you heard it. It's Spanky, and he's a little monkey from an SNES title called Spanky's Quest, which was recently added to the Nintendo Switch Online service, and I've been playing. In the game, you shoot these little balls, these little crystal glowy balls, and then when you hit the other button, they become like sports balls, like tennis balls and baseballs and volleyballs and whatever, and then you like kill fruit or something. I don't know. You get keys, you go through doors. I beat a couple of worlds, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. So I thought, you know what? What a fantastic little representative here for Monkey of the Month. But Brandon, do you know a single thing about this character?
I have no clue. You know, that's your description is kind of the first I'm hearing of this little character. But now that you said it's on the like the virtual console or whatever, or on the for Nintendo Online, I think I should give it a try. Yeah,
I think you should, and nobody will get mad at you if you are a save state scrub or whatever. That's fine. No, he's pretty funny. He's a little backpack where his balls come out, and his sprite work is pretty adorable. But I couldn't find a nice, beautiful picture of that, so here's some of the art from his book or whatever. Anyway, that's nominee number 1. Let's move on to nominee number 2. Who is this dude?
This is the dart monkey from Bloons TD.
Yeah, that's right. One of Brandon's all-time favorite games. Is that right?
Yeah. It was so incredibly influential on me that I had no idea what you were talking about when you mentioned Dart Monkey or Bloons TD. And you looked at me like I was a crazy person, but there we go.
Yeah, I don't know. It was recently in the Steam sale. It was like the 6th game was on for like $2. It used to be online. This is like the ultimate game that kids would like play when they have like free time in the computer lab in like elementary school and stuff. And you know what? It's pretty innocuous, you know? There's like these monkeys, they smile or whatever, they have special powers, they break balloons that are invading their village or something. I don't know what the point is. Kind of reminds me of, what was that, Brandon? Bloon Fest?
What?
Do you remember that disastrous event?
I do not.
Somewhere in the States, they released millions and millions of balloons, and they all came down and filled up the local rivers, and some went across the border, and I might put it in. Anyway, there's some incredible bops in Bloons TD. It's a beautiful little time waster, lovely little game, and I thought the Dart Monkey's a pretty iconic representative from the series. You know, he's the first one you get. Guess what? Brandon's
That's pretty epic.
Take on some balloons. My question is, balloons, okay?
Yeah.
It's not a brand name, right? Like, why would they have to do balloons? Like, literally, B-L-O-O-N-S.
I think because it's just, I think it's just cool. It's early 2000s cool.
Yeah, I think it is early 2000s cool. What's another example of early 2000s cool, Brendan?
Heelys.
Yeah,
and
that's a good one.
And like those DC flat caps, but you like keep the sticker on it because you think it like adds value.
Yeah,
like a $3 hat you bought it at like Walmart.
Yeah, it does kind of keep the value there. Oh man. Anyway, we got one more nominee to get into, and he is also someone quite special to us. I got the button for this one. Kazawi. Brandon, this guy, surely you know this guy.
Yeah, it's Samba The Amigo, but it's Amigo from Samba The Amigo, which is a little game.
Exactly. Did you ever have any of his games?
No, but I did have Sonic and Sega's All-Star Racing, and he was in that, and that's where I heard the song.
Yeah, and he was like the best character in that. He's a lovely little fellow. He is, in fact, a monkey. Yeah, that's right. We checked the wiki. I think he has like a sister or a girlfriend who's also a little pink monkey or something. He's, you know, he's from Sega, so I guess that puts him in the same cinematic universe as Yakuza. Is that right?
Yeah, and kind of funny you mentioned that in one of our Yakuza episodes that will most probably come out in a very long time. We do mention Amigo a little bit. So I think canonically, Amigo does take place in the same universe as Yakuza. It's just he's in Brazil, and Yakuza's in Japan. So
are you telling me Amigo's in
maybe
Brazil?
they'll meet in Yakuza 45. You know,
Yeah, we don't know. You know, hit up their studio head or whatever, who I think started on Monkey Ball.
Yeah, and then now he says Monkey Ball. That's kind of cringe.
Well,
Yakuza's where it's at.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Are you telling me he's Brazilian and not Mexican?
I actually, I guess with the maracas and stuff, probably that. I don't know. I always associated the song with no, wait, no, it's Samba de Janeiro. It's Rio.
Yeah, we might have to fact check this. Anyway, fantastic little dude. Spanish, absolutely, but not like Spain, unless I don't know. Well, let's not get in trouble. Anyway, he's pretty cool. He had a funny little game. He's a lovely little character, and we're glad to have these three monkeys join us this month as nominees. Let's finally reveal our Monkey of the Month for July 2021. Are you excited?
Absolutely.
Not as excited as I am. Let's clear that board. Beautiful. All right, let's get a lovely little drum roll here. Should I?
Oh god.
I'm joking. I don't think I can leave that in. That would be bad. No, we have a drum roll. See, we'll cue the drum roll. And our Monkey of the Month for July 2021 is Amigo. That's right. Now let's get into it. Let's really talk about why this is the case, okay? Because there are some lovely little fellows here. Okay, let's start with our first criteria. Mean potential. Okay, what do you think his mean potential is, Brandon? Talk to me.
Well, I can't imagine it's like tremendously high, but I think by association with that song, I feel like you could mean. But like him as a character, I think he's kind of fallen out of the public knowledge. He's a bit more obscure because of his age and the fact that he hasn't probably appeared in a game in like over maybe 2 decades nearly. So it's a bit old. So I think the mean potential would have to be kind of low.
You know what? I think you're right. But with music, right? Music is very heavily associated with meme culture through platforms like TikTok. And while I don't know if many people are making Samba or Amigo TikToks, he could be. There's some association there. I also think he gets a couple bonus points for his game on the Wii with the Wii Remote Maraca holders. I think that's a pretty good meme, and some people have checked that out in the past. But yeah, not tremendously high. So maybe like a 2. Can we give him a 2 in meme potential?
I think that sounds perfect. Fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair for this little dude. That's a 2 for Amigo in meme potential. Now let's move on to power, Brandon. Let's think about power. Now
I think he's a pretty powerful fella.
He is. He embraces his culture, perhaps his ethnicity, whatever that is. He's obviously has decent rhythm and is musically talented, which is more than most monkeys can say, right? People talk about monkeys like throwing poo and stuff. I don't think they really talk about them shaking maracas to the beat of a classic samba piece, eh?
Yeah, you're incredibly right here.
And he has an adorable little hat, and I think he's a pretty good in the racing games, and he has several games in his series. Now, could he beat someone in a fight? I don't know, but I feel like this guy could bounce around and be pretty quick if he wanted to.
Yeah, I feel like his power, in part, kind of emanates from, I guess, you could argue his musical power, or the power of his presence and, ability to make noise and stuff with his maracas and, I guess, other music-making instruments. So I think that is worth taking into account, that while he's not necessarily on the same power scale as King Kong, still a powerful little fella.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and you know what? Considering that King Kong is one of the exceptions in our power category, one day we might have to break that up a little more. If we compare him to other creatures we've had before, like Curious George, or even that little that little critter that was eating the berries out of the hand, like this, he's fairly powerful, and he'd probably win in a fight, but he'd win over your heart, because this guy he has a power friendship on his side, probably. So I think that being said, well, what do you think? Like a 3, 3.5,
I think
4?
a 3 sounds. I think a 3 sounds fair. 3.5.
Yeah. Let's not go too high. Yeah, we'll give him a 3.5. 3.5 for power. You know, for living his best life. Now next is Renown, of course. And we touched on this a little bit before. I don't know what his most recent game title is, or his appearance. You know, he's not in Smash. He's not even like alongside Sonic in any of the Sonic games that I know of.
Yeah, I think it would probably be Sonic Sega Also Racing Transformed.
But yeah, you know, I don't know what to say about that except that he's not super well known. We haven't seen him in any Yakuza 0 mini games yet. You know, I know him and like him a little bit from that game. I didn't even have the Wii game. You know, I would go as far as to say maybe some of the Rhythm Heaven characters are a little bit more prominent to some of those other little rhythm game dudes, right?
I think so.
So I don't think we can, you know, bless him up too much. Maybe we'll give him a 1.5. You know, because he is kind of known. You know, if you're a big Sega fan,
yeah,
you know, he's a little more popular than Billy Hatcher.
I think if anyone has played Sonic and Sega's All-Star Racing, they'll know who he is and immediately recognize the song. So maybe a 2.
Yeah,
I think those Sonic games are pretty popular, like the racing ones.
Yeah, true. It's not Mario Kart, but you know, it's kind of epic.
Yeah, it's just like off-brand Mario Kart.
Yeah, exactly. It was a little grittier. It was a little, you know. It didn't come with a steering wheel accessory. That would have been funny. 3DS. It's kind of epic. Yeah, so we'll give him a 2. We'll give him a 2. You know what? Amigo gets a 2 for Renown. Now, we got to go on to cursiveness. And this one might throw you for a loop. Okay, Brennan, what are you thinking? Talk me through your thought process.
I'd have to say near 0 levels of cursiveness. I don't see anything cursed about him. I guess you could argue, kind of cursed, that the characters in that game kind of all look like, I don't know. What would be the proper word for it? Like, they look kind of like a mascot sort of thing, like there's someone inside of them, or like a piñata or something like that.
Yeah.
So they look, that's a bit funny. But like in terms of his character, you know, he's just looks like a jovial little fella with 2 maracas, you know, having fun. I can't say that's tremendously cursed.
Yeah, I do have to say that the juxtaposition between characters like Sonic and Amigo next to like, I don't know, like some zombie cab driver or some like space girl from the future that are just like humans with regular proportions is kind of wild. But they did that in like Sonic 06 anyway, you know, so it's not like untreaded water. But I have to say, I cannot give him a 0 for cursiness because look at him a little bit. Look at him a little closer. You know, he has those wide eyes that have like look into your soul. He has that big like just toothy grin and these big old feet that, you know, people have probably drawn things they shouldn't have about his feet, and I don't want to bring that up, but I had to be the one to tell you.
That's kind of awful.
There's no research been done at that area, but come on, it's the internet, you know. So, you know, but still very low. Maybe a 1. Maybe just a single rotten banana for Amigo and cursiveness, because
I think that sounds just about fair.
No, nobody's perfectly clean, you know. Everybody's a little bit close, but not bad considering his origins and, you know, what can happen in some of the Sonic universe and all that stuff. You know, pretty clean. So I think it's just about time to tally our score and send off Amigo with many fireworks for July. That's right. Yeah. That was all leading up to this. Okay, we'll be right back. And we're back! It's Monkey of the Month for July 2021. Bruh. We're sending off Amigo here. Amigo's final score is 6.5 golden bananas. Not bad for our little dude. Not bad for our maraca-wielding fellow. Any parting thoughts? Any final words, Brandon?
I think we have to play ourselves out with our favorite song from this young fella here, Samba De Amigo.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some of those maraca-wielding Elon Musks on screen, you know, just for good measure, right?
Yeah. And, you can put up a picture of him in Sonic and Sega's All-Star Racing, and maybe even put up a picture of the president of Brazil.
Yeah, true. Or Mexico. We don't know. Probably Brazil, though. Spain? I don't know. Portugal? Who knows?
That's an incredible question.
We'll see you next month.
Bruh.
Hopefully. Most likely. Absolutely. And if you have any nominee suggestions, leave them down below. Thanks to our lovely viewer who suggested the Dart Monkey. And we'll see you then. Bye for now.